Hello, everybody. I hope you're able to hear me well and you're able to see the presentation, the slides that I'm putting up also. I'm really happy and really pleased to have this short presentation with you. Firstly, because I'm really missing you all. And secondly, because there is a lot that has to be said before we continue with our next session. This is a small presentation which actually, when I thought what should be presented or what should we discuss today, there were many things, and I felt that rather than there is nothing new that I have to tell you, right? It's always that for everything we were together, we were in it, and we worked together towards making it successful. So I thought let's just brush through the small stages that we went as a family and that we went and faced together. So this is a quick rubaru of our college, of course, Srimati K.L. Tiwari College of Architecture, and we as its family. Well, we began with making the foundation strong. And more than we, it is you who saw to it that you made all that we expected go well. So we were making the foundation strong, we were learning in small bits. We didn't know where we are heading to, right? We didn't know where possibly we would be going ahead. But we were dedicatedly and religiously moving ahead. Each batch of you was doing its bit. Every faculty member was putting all the efforts possible every time. So we are making these foundations, all of us together. And we started learning. We began learning the ethics of working, right? With a pinch of salt and sugar and honey and all the spices we learned. We learned how should we let the others speak first. We learned how we can listen and not just speak. We learned to do things as a group. We are very confident individually, right? You all are. But when it comes to a group working, it's extremely challenging. And you all learned that. So you began with group work, not only in your academics, but in your extracurricular activities. You discussed, you realized you have a lot of differences, a lot of difference of opinion. The leader has to be the most humble person. He has to listen to everybody. He has to make everyone else feel that they actually are the leaders, not you. Right? A very hard learning that goes in the initial stages of architecture. We began from there. And we started doing that in our own way, in those bits and pieces, and accumulating them together. We learn togetherness. We learn togetherness as a class. We started individually, we were group, we made our own groups, we trusted each other, and then we realized that there is something which we are supposed to do as a class, as one unity, second year, third yearites, fourth yearites. And you did that great. You stood for your class in solidarity every time. And you saw to it that it was successful. Everything that you took in hand as a class, as a team, along with your faculty and the entire fraternity You made and proved it right. And so, seeing all this confidence that you all had, we decided that we must make a run as a team. We must be together now as SKLTCOA, as the family of Srimati K.L. Tiwari College of Architecture. We must move ahead to explore. We have already learned our basics now, and we began to face the challenges. With all the learning that you gathered, the zeal, the teamwork, and the amazing enthusiasm naturally, we decided to start with a bang. Believe me, as curious you were about how will we be able to do it, we equally were. But we believed in you. We believed in the team that we had, and we took a step ahead. Inter-college began with intra, within you, within the class, within our SKLTCOA family. It moved to a higher stage where you got inter-college level competitions. You met other peers. You met a bigger audience. You met a bigger challenge. And you never let us down. As we always believed and trusted, you not only proved, but you went beyond that. You didn't fetch one award, you fetched awards. And that was really fabulous. By the way, you should understand you have built our hopes. So, of course, with those built in hopes and the confidence, we moved ahead. We started climbing the state level platform. We jumped into the sea pan India. We decided to give it a try. And you know how challenging it was for all of you to manage the academics and these activities together. And you never let us down, as always. This was the real team spirit. You should understand how it is on zonal level, where now you are representing your college with the team that is at par with you. You have seen and proved yourself at every shoulder level. But now when you moved ahead at a zonal level, you realized what the challenge was. Believe me, the prize didn't matter. You just being a participant over there was all that we were satisfied with, because this is the most important learning phase. You will never learn teamwork other than this platform. But you proved us wrong yet again. You bagged a prize again. Lovely efforts in the third year of architecture, wherein people are still introducing and understanding what a team is, you had already built upon it. So we bagged this award and we created a niche for ourselves in on the zonal platform too. And now, with these small stages, not only 2016, 17, 18, 19, we are gathering accolades. And suddenly we came to a standstill. A standstill where everybody is worried, everybody doesn't know what to do. But we are in the lockdown state, but we won't be locked down. So we decided to move out wherever and however possible. Wow, this is amazing. I just wish this has reached 100 by now that I'm talking to you. This is something which is beyond our expectations. This is something which is only possible because of the humongous teamwork that you have shown, because of the belief that you had in each other. Otherwise, remember, we are just a handful. But I had told in my first orientation that if the handful are diamonds, they are going to sparkle everywhere. It doesn't matter what is the quantity that we have. It just matters with what teamwork we go ahead. And we have gathered 275 plus registrations from 96 plus colleges across India. In just 3 to 4 days of your efforts, we are reaching. I can imagine each one of you must be thrilled with this enthusiasm when the numbers go on rising. This is this is the spirit, the team spirit that is expected. We must appreciate the way we are progressing and the way you have made it possible. So, we are floating a national level challenge. Believe me, it is a wonderful, a very challenging step that we took. And trust me, we believed in you truly. We knew that you would do it. Because eventually, our entire faculty, our entire fraternity, our entire staff has been built with this culture to give its best. Right from the lowest category, from the lowest hierarchy to the highest. They are all equal when it comes to a challenge. And this is seen over here today. So a national level competition, a national level challenge that we have floated has gathered accolades. We are getting amazing results. We are going to get some super participations, and each one of you is going to learn humongously out of it. We are hosting webinars, which would also come soon. And I believe this is just the beginning. This is somewhere where we wanted each student of us, each student of ours to experience. We dreamt that by the time our students reach our 4th year, we should be able to give them as much experience as possible. The takeaway is different. The learning is individual. What you achieve through this experience is entirely individualistic. But the responsibility of giving this experience lies on us. And we tried our best. We tried our very, very best. And you made it possible. Had we not taken the first initial step, we wouldn't have reached here. And we have reached here at an, uh, an unbelievable time speed, venturing into all different aspects. Believe me, these results are only because you are holistically prepared to handle a platform, not otherwise. It's really difficult to suddenly face a challenge. We are not even together at this level. We are at each one's house doing our bit from there, but we are not falling short. This is because of the immense trust, immense learning of team spirit, of teamwork that we learned in our initial ages. And we are not stopping. This is just the beginning. The final year, the coming year, is going to see many, many more platforms. We are going to make this a grand success. I'm sure about it. I just have to say that I'm so proud, so very proud of this team of ours. There's no looking back, ever. You all are simply impeccable. You have begun a journey with us, and we are going to take this ahead together. On this note, I thank each one of you for the time that you have given. I cannot, if I'll start talking about the posters, about the mails, about the advertisement that we are doing, about the reviews that we are, the questionnaires, the queries that we are answering. It is simply beyond noting as to who is doing what. But you all are doing your way fabulously with the media, with the the communication learning, the way you talk, the way you communicate, the way you deal and handle things. We are going to look at something very, very big in the near future. And this also has to be experienced by all of the family right till the final year level today. So, with this, all the very best. We are moving ahead. Thank you for listening to this webinar, because we though started as a trial webinar. I'm extremely pleased to have these few words being able to speak with you. It gives me immense satisfaction when I get a little time to express myself, because in this fast moving pace, it becomes difficult to hold each one of you and tell how good you are. So these are the platforms which not only tell you yourself what you are, but the entire nation. And you will be recognized everywhere. That is one of the most prizest, priceless award that we as faculty and as your mentors would be getting. So all the best. Thank you very much for being here and giving your time. Bye-bye.